Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you why you should stop chasing side hustles and what exactly you need to chase to make money online. If you are coming across my video for the first time, do well to subscribe and click on the notification icon so that you will be notified whenever I share a new video. In this channel, I release regular updates and tips on how to make money online and become more effective in online platforms. Now, let's get into the topic fully. We live in a time where the internet constantly tells us that money is everywhere. Every scroll on social media introduces a new opportunity, a new side hustle, or a new secret way to make an income online. One day it's freelancing, the next day it's dropshipping, then crypto, then AI tools, then content creation. Everything is presented as fast, simple, and guaranteed. Because of this, so many people feel pressured. There's this constant fear of missing out, a fear that others are moving ahead financially while you're stuck. Because of this fear, people start chasing side hustles, jumping from one thing to another, hoping that the next one will finally be the breakthrough they've been waiting for. But after months or even years of trying, many people end up exhausted, confused, and discouraged. They've watched countless videos, bought courses, started multiple projects, but have very little to show for it. And at that point, they begin to question themselves. They start thinking maybe they're not smart enough, not lucky enough, or maybe making money online is not for them. The truth is, the problem is not a lack of opportunities. We are living in one of the most opportunity-filled generations ever. The real problem is the approach. Most people are trying to build an income without first building the foundation that income depends on. This video is not about telling you to quit trying. It's about helping you stop running in circles. By the end of this video, you will understand why chasing side hustles is slowing you down, and more importantly, what you actually need to focus on if you want clarity, stability, and long-term results online. To understand why chasing side hustles doesn't work for most people, we first need to understand how learning and growth actually happen. Any meaningful result, whether in business, your career, or life, comes from depth, not from constantly moving around. Yet, so many people treat side hustles like lottery tickets. They try one, get impatient, abandon it, and immediately move on to the next shiny object. When someone starts a side hustle, the early stage is always uncomfortable. There's confusion, slow progress, and a steep learning curve. Instead of seeing this phase as a normal part of the process, many people see it as a sign that the hustle doesn't work. So they quit before they ever reach the stage where understanding and momentum begin to build. Every time you switch to a new side hustle, you start from zero all over again. New skills to learn, new rules to follow, new mistakes to make. Over time, this creates a cycle of starting but never finishing, learning but never mastering. This is why so many people feel busy but completely unproductive. They are moving, but they are not actually progressing. Side hustles reward the people who stay long enough to develop competence. The real failure is not choosing the wrong hustle. It's never staying long enough with one to become valuable. At first glance, trying multiple side hustles might seem harmless. You might tell yourself you're just exploring and learning. But over time, this behavior comes with costs that are not immediately obvious. One of the biggest costs is mental fatigue. Constantly switching directions overwhelms your brain and leaves you feeling scattered and unfocused. Another cost is wasted resources. Every new side hustle often requires new tools, new subscriptions, or new training materials. When these are abandoned halfway through, the money you spent doesn't turn into returns or skills. It simply disappears. This just creates more frustration and regret. The most damaging cost, however, is psychological. Repeatedly starting and quitting trains your mind to associate effort with failure. You begin to doubt yourself, not the process. Eventually, some people stop trying altogether, convinced that making money online is a scam or that it only works for special people. When this happens to you, it's really not happening because of failure. It's a lack of structure and a solid foundation. Before any side hustle can work consistently, certain fundamentals must be in place. Without these, even the best opportunity will fail. The internet is full of vehicles for making money, but most people are trying to drive without ever learning how to operate the engine. What you need is not another idea, another platform, or another trend. What you need is a strong base, something that supports any opportunity you decide to pursue in the future. This base is what makes your income predictable instead of accidental. Once this foundation is built, side hustles stop feeling stressful and random. They start making sense because you are no longer relying on hope or hype. You are relying on your own capability. So what is this foundation? It's skills. Every sustainable form of income is built on skills. Skills are what give you leverage in the marketplace. They allow you to solve problems, provide value, and earn money in return. Without skills, your income becomes dependent on luck, trends, or external factors that you simply cannot control. When you invest your time in learning a valuable skill, you are building something that stays with you forever. Skills compound over time. They improve with practice, and they open doors to multiple opportunities. For example, one strong skill like writing, graphic design, or video editing can be used in freelancing, content creation, consulting, or even building your own business. This is why people who focus on skills stop worrying about what hustle to do next. Their skill becomes the foundation upon which multiple income streams can later be built. Many people rush into trying to build multiple income streams because they hear that relying on one source of income is risky. While that idea is true in the long run, it is harmful at the beginning. At the early stage, focus is what creates results. Trying to build many things at once divides your attention and slows down your learning. You end up making tiny bits of progress in many areas instead of making meaningful progress in one. Focus allows you to go deep, identify what actually works, and improve much faster. Once you have one system that works consistently, then expansion becomes easier and safer. But without that initial focus, everything you build will remain fragile and at risk of collapsing. Consistency is the real difference between people who succeed online and people who remain stuck. Most side hustles do not produce immediate rewards. They require repetition, refinement, and patience. Unfortunately, many people quit during this slow, quiet phase, not realizing that this is exactly where the growth is happening. When you show up consistently, even on the days when the results are invisible, you build momentum. Your skills sharpen, your confidence increases, and eventually, your progress becomes noticeable to everyone. Consistency is what turns learning into mastery and effort into income. One of the biggest mindset shifts you need to make is understanding that money follows value. When your main goal is just quick money, your decisions become short-term and reactive. But when your goal is to provide value, money becomes a natural outcome of your efforts. Value-focused thinking helps you create trust, credibility, and long-term opportunities. People are always willing to pay for solutions that make their lives easier, better, or more efficient. When you focus on being useful to others, a sustainable income becomes almost inevitable. In today's economy, your online presence is a part of your capital. The way you show up, share your knowledge, and communicate your value shapes how people perceive you. Instead of constantly restarting with a new identity, it's far more powerful to build a clear identity around what you are learning and what you have to offer. You don't need to be perfect or an expert from day one. You just need to be consistent, honest, and intentional. Over time, this builds trust and positions you as someone worth listening to and, eventually, worth working with. So if you feel overwhelmed or stuck, simplify your approach. Choose one direction. Commit to learning one valuable skill. Give yourself the time you need to improve. Progress does not come from doing more things. It comes from doing the right things for long enough. The people who succeed online are not always the most talented. They are the ones who stayed, learned, adapted, and refused to quit when things got tough. Stop chasing side hustles that promise fast results without any foundation. Start building skills, focus, and value that will create long-term, sustainable success. I hope you learned something valuable from this video. If you did, feel free to like, share, and comment your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.